Alright, Savon. So, I've been here a year. It's definitely come to light that I'm a erotomaniac. Which I don't even know generally. Maybe I'm not, I don't know. I'm going to tell you what I remember about being a teenager. I'm just going to tell you everything that I remember, okay? This is after I had dated Brett Blair. So, I met this kid. He kept popping up in places. And I really was standoffish. Hounded me for a date, wanted to hang out with me. You know, blah, blah, blah. Shut him down, shut him down, shut him down, shut him down. So then, he goes and gets my best friend to want to meet him, to want to go to his house and hang out. And she calls me and she's like, you know, I can't go by myself, but he's super crazy hot. I'm like, really? So what, you just want me to go with you? So I made all the arrangements, lie to her parents, tell my parents the absolute stone cold truth. But then I don't know, I told my parents everything all the time, and I did the weirdest fucking shit. I had this one girlfriend, her and her mom were strung out on Zoloft. I had 2 different doctors, and we're going and we're getting fucked up and fucking each other up. So I moved in with them. I went to their doctor's appointment, and I got it all straightened out. I was like, I don't know, 13, 12, some dumb shit. I told my parents what I wanted to do, and I did it. So I told my mom what it's all about, except for, you know, I didn't, you know, anyways, she really wants to go, she wants to meet, blah, blah, blah. So I get there, and it's this kid. So, we're like down in his basement, and she's making out with him, and she comes back to me and she says, his breath tastes like mushrooms. And so I pounced on him. I grabbed a stick and went to, like, you know, was gonna ride him. Oh, you wanna go for a ride? Let's go for a ride. That's what I said to him. And his dick broke. Yeah, just like, it was fucking terrifying, but I kept going. And I've already had my, you know, I already know what it's about. I know what it's like to be too drunk. I know what it's like to be high. And all of a sudden, he just cracked. He couldn't handle me not acknowledging who he was anymore. And I couldn't imagine how in the fucking world Brett had made it to me. And I was scared and confused and angry mostly. So then in this break, psychotic break really, it comes to light that he's got a baby mama and a kid. And I want to know why, what? Because Brett is a psychosexual. He needs to have multiple partners. He needs to be with them daily, up to 6. It's addicting and contagious. And that's what it is. That's who he is. And he wanted so badly to tear off his camouflage and lift his veil so that I could see what he really was. When really, I probably was never going to see him again. I'd gone really far out of my way to try to make that possible, to never see him again. So I look into him, and I see something I've never ever seen before. other bitch. I'm in direct contact with it. An authentic, first, glorious, and gory other bitch. That being said, I went to the other side of the basement and I cried and I grieved for quite a decent amount of time. And then I said, I'm going upstairs. I need to use the phone. I want to call a cab. I had my own money. I was already working. It was too late to get a cab in Cape Cod. I was going to have to wait a couple hours till the sun came up, till the cab started running again. It was a long walk. Not one I could do. It was cold. We didn't have enough clothes on. So his mom entertained me. I knew that she wasn't his mom. She was just the caregiver. The other one to mediate or whatever. She talked about tarot cards and she showed me a book about natural healthcare stuff. And we vibed, you know. I said, there's a gun in this house. I can feel it. There's a gun in this house. And a person willing to use it on me. Oh, no. Just then he came upstairs and he wanted to leave. And we went out in the yard or in the kitchen or something and talked a little bit. And he was trying again to explain something to me, and I didn't want to hear it. I said, you should join the military because you are never going to be anything but a fucking killer. You're never going to love. You're never going to be loved. You are so, there's not even a word for it. You couldn't cherish or honor anything, let alone a woman. So I don't know exactly what you're coming to me for. I got a cab that morning. I couldn't have called my mom. My mom wouldn't have woken up. My mom's not capable. My mom wasn't capable of waking up to a phone ringing. She wasn't capable. When she went to sleep, she went to sleep. When she woke up, she woke up. She couldn't wake up. I am absolutely flabbergasted that I came into contact with that fucking thing and managed to outrun it until I was 40 years old. 39 years old. Almost 40 years old. I had not come into contact with other nigga. And when I did, it set me on a fucking dreadful path. It set me on a path of annihilation. It set me on a path of annihilation. I was willing to annihilate just about anything to figure out how to make that shit stop and end. So I understand that kid a little bit better now. I understand him a little bit better. Just a little while ago, I made a video for him because he was still so perplexed. I said, why would they just sit back and watch you try to get help? That's what you called me for. That's what you came to me for. You wanted me to help you. You wanted me to help you. Why would they just let you get help? Because they wanted to watch you. They wanted to watch you do what they say you do to them. And I could have helped you. And I did. I did help you. I did fucking help you. You had to bring me right into the fucking rat's nest. Right into the center of the rat's nest. You couldn't come to the outskirts or to the side. You had to have me right there in there. Because you wanted to prove that I could do something that no one else could do. Or that they should have done. This is what you should have been. This is what she did for him. This is what she did for him. This is what Now this may be the same kid from Wet and Wild when I was 4. And if it's that same kid, then it's the same kid from when I was 8. Was brought to where I live and allowed to spend one afternoon with me. It doesn't matter how sick our parents were or how deranged our caregivers were or how desperate and sorry our baby mamas were. None of that matters. We did right by each other. I outran that fucking thing for goddamn near 30 years. I don't know what his side of the story is, but I'll tell you what. He always had a place to go. He was already there. And a great body to do it in. I hadn't only seen him once. I'd seen him several times. If we have one chance to make good some of this fucking bullshit for all those shitty ass fucking caviar eating fucking cheese stuffing motherfuckers bring the whole goddamn thing down on us. We have this. The rich and the dangerous. They don't need to come clean. They don't need to come out. But fucking the masses were moved as such. And nobody gave a fuck. We can be the people that give a fuck. And as we're doing what we're fucking meant to do, which is evacuate to a better life, to stop and know for sure that we don't need no civil fucking war. We don't need it. It's a small world after all. We've got fucking stupid Aerosmith's fucking dumbass song. Fuck you, Tyler. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. Everybody's come through here. All of the greats. Oh, it was invented here. Oh, it was this. It was that. Oh, it came from here. Goddamn right it fucking did. We're at the bog. Stagnant. But lifelike. We can kill and we can birth all in the same moment. Savon, I will never keep anything from you. I'm not always forthcoming, but the second it occurs to me, I will tell it to you. The best way I know how, with my motherfucking mouth. Now, if Eminem is actually that fucking kid, great. But he's got some fucking form issues that only you guys can attend to. And you have. And you'll continue to. We're islanders. We're also the will of welcome. Come on in. Alright, my name's Americana Tamahonda. Shannon Betty Rose Peters, Shannon Betty Rose McCanns, Shay Lavon, Shayla Rose. on and on and on. But at the end of the day, I love Savon, Charlotte Hamill, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, of the Atlantic Isles. Alright guys, you know what I'm gonna do. Work towards the next day. What else can I do? What else can I do? Because I love Marshall Mathers. He's not a regular guy. He's a fucking idiot. A fucking idiot. You're so stupid. You're so stupid. You are. You're so stupid. You're like 50-something years old now. Why are we still talking about being teenagers? Deuces.